These are 10 of the biggest airdrops this year. But which one is the best of the best? So I've made a tier list ranging from S tier, super godlike tier, all the way to D. Don't even fucking bother. I will show you which projects that will help you make a lot of money in the most efficient way possible. Let's go. All right, let's start off with Blur. I'm gonna put this here at D. Okay, now wait. Hear me out. Unless you're an NFT whale, going for this airdrop is just simply not worth it. Because the only way to farm airdrop points right now is to bid and list blue chip NFTs. And for everyday superheroes like us, we just simply don't have a lot of ETH to play around with, let alone a bunch of bored apes. And with more and more whales coming to Blur with their big fucking bags of NFT collections, there's no way we can compete with them. And what's happening right now is that floor prices are higher, bidding spreads are narrower. Even for whales, it's going to be hard to flip NFTs for profit. I mean, Michael tried bidding with like 5 or 6 ETH just for fun. And for a month, he barely gained any points. That's nothing compared to the guys at the top like Machi Big Brother. And I bet you they're on their MacBook 24/7 watching, pressing buttons. It's just a lot of pressure, which is why I put Blur in the D tier. Now, don't get me wrong, Blur is one of the best projects to use airdrops as a way to grow their community. Sorry, bad drop. Bad cough. But their niche targets NFT whales, not for everyday users. Now, what makes an S tier airdrop is that it is very easy for everyone to use and it has very low costs. So for that, ZK Sync and Layer 0 takes the crown for S tier. Now, I'm sure you've seen a lot of Twitter threads on ZK Sync and the Layer 0 airdrop. These two are arguably the most valuable projects in the industry right now. They're backed by many heavyweight investors. And if we've learned anything from the past, the more funding they receive, the more tokens they will allocate to the community. All right. So ZK Sync is number one right now in the ZK rollup market. For Arbitrum, they're number one in the optimistic rollup. Okay. So ZK Sync has way more funding than Arbitrum. So you can do the math on the ROI. That's a lot of money. But what makes both of these projects S tier is because they have gas refund mechanics, right? The whole point of doing an airdrop is that you spend time, you get money. But for mainnet activities, you might have to pay gas in order to do your task. For ZK Sync, they have a lot of dApps that will give you back gas as high as 90%. So you don't have to burn your ETH. And for Layer 0, their bridges also have gas refund estimates. And the whole point of both of these projects is that they are designed to take it hard. Wait, what? When the network is congested, okay? That is something that Ethereum doesn't have, and that's what we all need to see right now in the crypto ecosystem. Scaling solutions and cross-chain interoperability. And speaking of scaling solutions, ZK rollups are arguably the best when it comes to scaling Ethereum. And for that reason, I'm going to put all of the big ZK rollups in A tier. Okay, so there's Scroll, there's Polygon ZK EVM, there's Linea, and Starknet. There we go. So all four of them are also worth billions of dollars in valuation. And they all build the same thing as ZK Sync. Well, some of them are a little bit technically different, but I'm not going to get into it. But what separates ZK Sync as S tier and the rest of these as A tier is that ZK Sync is in the lead right now when it comes to having the most money, having the most users. These four are competitors to ZK Sync, but they are very strong contenders. They're runner-ups to ZK Sync. And another reason why is that a lot of their dApps, they don't have gas refund mechanics. Cost efficiency wise, ZK Sync S, no doubt. The rest of them, A tier. You're going to get a lot, but you might have to spend a little bit more ETH for gas. Okay, up next, Venom Foundation. I really want to put it in the S tier, but objectively speaking, it should be B tier. Now, let me tell you why I think personally for me, I think it's S tier, but instead it should just be B tier. So, Venom Foundation will definitely do an airdrop. All right. Their white paper says 22% is given to the community, which very likely airdrops. But I also have two friends who are working at a VC who are partnered with Venom Foundation. And guess what? They're working on token distribution models. That's right. And a big reason why I think it should be S tier is because it is so easy to do the testnet tasks to mint the NFTs, which are very crucial in getting that airdrop. It's very similar to the Aptos airdrop model last year, where testnet users minted an NFT and then they got hundreds, thousands of dollars worth of airdrops for free. But why it is at B tier is because the Venom's token supply is inflationary. It has no hard cap. So even when the token is launched, it's very likely that the tokens won't be worth as much. And the fact that you can create multiple wallets on the Venom testnet to mint so many NFTs, that actually dilutes the reward pool, right? But I really hope that that's not the case, because if they cannot control Sybil farming, which is farming with multiple wallets, then there's going to be two outcomes. There will be an airdrop, but it's not going to be worth a lot. Or there is no airdrop for testnet actions. And when the mainnet launches for Venom, that's when the actions will happen. But overall, I'm still very bullish about Venom Foundation. They're the first blockchain to be licensed by the Abu Dhabi Global Market. They're legit as it comes. But when it comes to the airdrop itself, I'd say, objectively speaking, B tier. Now, Mantle Network will also go into the B tier. So Mantle Network is a optimistic rollup built by BitDAO themselves. So it's literally a decentralized blockchain governed by the community. Now, why I put it at B tier is because I don't think they have as many users as the A tiers and the S tier. They've recently launched their mainnet and along with it, the MNT token. Now, they announced that there will be an airdrop for those who use the mainnet, but they're going to be using an epoch structure. So instead of getting all of your airdrops all at once, you're going to be getting them separately throughout many different months. Now, the plus side is that that's good because all of the tokens won't be dumped at once. Theoretically, the price will be stable. But the downside is that with this structure, you're kind of forced to be using Mantle for a very long time. That's how they get you to use the Mantle mainnet instead of just, using it, get the airdrop, and then get out. So overall, I think Mantle is low risk, but it yields low to medium rewards. Now, lastly, we have Zeta Chain. Zeta Chain, I'll put it at C tier. Now, Zeta Chain is very similar to Layer 0. It also focuses on cross-chain interoperability. And it is confirmed that there's going to be an airdrop because you get to earn points using the swap function. And they said that these points will translate to token rewards. But why I put it at C tier is because if you want to earn a lot of points, you'll need to share your referral link. All right. That is not really a good way to engage in airdrops because at this point, it's just whoever is more popular wins instead of who's doing more work, right? Sounds like high school. But all in all, similar to Mantle Network, it's low risk, also low reward. And that pretty much wraps up my tier list. I hope you guys find it very helpful. If you want more detail on how to get the airdrop, we have an entire playlist showing you step by step on how to use these networks to get a potential airdrop. And if you really enjoy this type of content, please let us know in the comment down below any kind of feedback. If you like it, if you hate it, let us know. And if you are looking for a new exchange to trade crypto with, use our Bybit link down below and you can earn up to $30,000 in deposit rewards. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Airdrop Ron, shining out.